Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you the difference that you can see between a replica Louis Vuitton and a real authentic Louis Vuitton. So actually what happened is that I purchased a bag online, which is vintage on Poshmark, and I received it and it's a replica. So before sending it back for my return, I just think about how about making a video to show you the differences. So if you can see here, it's a Louis Vuitton Speedy 25 that I purchased on Poshmark, and I have an actual authentic Louis Vuitton Speedy 30 bandolier that I've purchased directly from Louis Vuitton. So first thing, when you look at the monogram, I don't know if it shows on my camera, but here the difference. The authentic, the monogram is more beigey color, kind of beige, more subtle, and the replica is more yellowish. So you can see here, it's more yellow, and the authentic is more beigey. And I have several Louis Vuitton at home, so I can compare the difference of the color of the monogram. So really you can see the difference here. Just unpacking, and I just saw that the pattern actually is not the correct color actually. So, and also things that you cannot see on pictures is the feeling of it. Like when I received it, I just touched and it felt like plastic. It's really like crunchy plastic feeling, kind of. And for a vintage bag, it should be like more soft, because the monogram itself just, you know, soften with the time. And just here you see that it doesn't have this squinky sound when I just pressed on it compared to here. Really, you can hear it. So this is the first thing that you can notice when you receive a replica. After that, if I look closely, I can see the stitching. The stitching actually is not made, is not sewed properly. You can see some pips on some. It's not well sewed. Okay, so you can see here, it's not perfect, and Louis Vuitton is perfect usually. So you can see the difference. See here, there's like a little, I don't know how to call it, but it's not supposed to be there. And here too. Compared to the authentic, here. See how it's perfectly done, perfectly sewed. Sewed, and this is like everywhere. See, it's made properly. And you can see it here, because I have the bandolier, I don't have this thing here, but the maiden, it's really well done on this replica, because even on pictures I got to it. The Paris is actually a little not supposed to be like, the typo is not of the A, it's not like this. And if I look at mine, here, the maiden, it's right there. Well, it's not the maiden actually, it's the, sorry, here. See, the Paris is different. The A of the Paris is different. So, and then when I open the bag, the stitching inside the bag should be exactly the same color as the lining, which is not. See, it's yellow. Everywhere the stitching that is supposed to be same color as the interior lining is yellow. So stitching here are yellow. And if you compare here, which I have my authentic, it's exactly the same color. There you go. Okay, so this is things that you can ask before buying, like to see the stitching inside the bag. Also, the letters inside and the brass, the button brass here, they're supposed to be well punched, like right in center in the middle, not just punched randomly like that here. Like as you can see, is not, the letter is not even like the same size. And here, I don't know if you can see probably, but the little gold brass button here is not punched like properly. It's not centered. And if you compare with my authentic here, you can see that it's well done, very well done everywhere. See here. And the date code, mine is SD 4168, which means this was made in France for SD, and 46th week, on the 46th week of 2018. And if you can see, it's hidden under the pouch, the interior pouch that you can see, it's hidden because Louis Vuitton is not going to show the date code when you open the bag. I mean, usually they just place it in a place that you cannot see it. And here on the Replica, you just open the bag and literally the date code is right there. It's not even hidden under the pouch. Also, things that you cannot see when you purchase online, because you have to fill it, is the gold brass here. Mine on the Replica is made of plastic, so you can touch it. It's not cold. It's not the sound of it. It's really made of plastic, but you cannot see it on the picture itself, so it's kind of hard to. So at least you can return it when you know that it's not authentic. So here the monogram, the way it's placed is aligned, is not aligned properly. On the Speedy 25, usually the pattern should not be like this here. This row here, you won't see this row here. It should be like this. See, should be cut and sewed like this, right there. So it allows the LV line here that you can see to be a little bit upper. So the letter here will go straight in the middle of this pattern, of this row actually. Sorry. So if you can see it here, see, the letter here goes straight in the middle of the LV. And here it goes up of the LV. And you're not supposed to see pattern on the side here cut like this. It should be more like in the middle of this pattern, and these little flowers should be more on the side. If you look at the authentic here, I don't know if you can see the comparison here. So here, see, it's like more to the edge, and here is not on the edge. It's really like here. So all these pattern hairs are cut, and they're not supposed to. I can go ahead and go along with the pattern cutting, because I often looked at them, but it's not, actually it depends on the year, but see here, it's not supposed to be cut like here. Suppose these pattern that you can see, these flowers should be lower, so you don't see as much as these pattern cuts. So, and again, the stitchings are not, the stitching on the V here that you can see, they're supposed to be stitched equally. So if there's 4, it should be 4 on the other side. Now we see 4 on this side and 4.5 on the other side, which is stitched properly. So here you have a 4.5, and here you have a 3.5. So again, I mean, these are all small details that you cannot see on pictures, especially the feel of the bag. But I mean, it's, at least I can return it, because, you know, I proved that it's not like an authentic. So that's why before sending it back, I just wanted to make a small video so you guys can see that even on picture you can get like duped, like I did. Even if I have like several Louis Vuittons authentic that I purchased myself at the store, I wanted to have a vintage. So this one here is made in 97. Well, it's supposed to be made in 97. Okay, so it's on the 4th week of 1997. So it's supposed to be very soft. It's supposed to be very like smooth, which is not right now. And even here, like you can feel it that it's not an authentic. The leather is not soft, it's like more plastified. So I hope this video helped you guys to for your further purchase online, especially with vintage, because it's easily, like, you can easily get yourself into buying a replica without not knowing it. And the good thing is that I can return it, so I'm not stuck with a replica that I have to destroy, of course. Okay, so if you liked my video, just make a thumbs up. If you have any comments, please put it down, write it down, and it will be my pleasure to answer you all. And see you for the next video, hopefully. Thank you.